right, band. Well, I want to tell you something. My guest tonight has to be one of the most celebrated and recognizable personalities in show business today. Please welcome Farrah Fawcett. You don't know you set a record today. You are, in nightlife history, the longest traveling guest to appear on the show. Farrah came from London and just got here today, just to do the show, right? So how was the flight?
The flight was not good.
What happened to the flight?
The flight was, we had an aborted takeoff. Aborted. I mean, it was a Concorde, and flight was going very fast down the runway. Brakes on, we stopped.
Oh, I hate those things. Right away,
yes.
the plastic bag comes out.
No.
No?
No, your confidence does.
Did you ever have this? When it happens, you know what people do? It's the dumbest thing in the world. They applaud when you make it, right? Hey, I mean, what do they do if you don't? Boo?
No, everybody was very silent. You know, it was filled with the English who were, you know.
Oh, they're very proper.
Very proper. Very silent. I was going, what's going on? Nobody else wanted to know. I kept saying, what's happening? What's happening?
Did you feel like I used to smoke? I haven't smoked since 1978, but I think that's the time you light up, right? All the bad habits. No, how many drugs? Anybody? It's over. You got maybe 30 seconds. But how did it go in London? You were over there for a special reason, and
yes.
Really terrific reason.
Extremities opened, I can say, opened the film festival, the London Film Festival.
Which is one of the most prestigious film festivals in the world. So that's real exciting for you.
It was.
That's
it was
great.
interesting reaction to the film.
Yeah. How do people in London, I mean, when you're over there, you're so hounded here in the States. How do they treat you in London? As a celebrity, I mean, the celebrity end of it.
Pretty much the same. Mm-hmm.
They still cluster, still beehive?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know, their photographers are much more aggressive.
Really?
Oh yeah, much more. And they can actually come into the airport. You know, right when you get off the airport. What was it? The airplane.
The
airplane. No, really, it's midnight or something for me. So they're there. You know, when you get off a 10.5-hour flight, they say, "Take off your sunglasses." No, come on, let us take some shots.
So the paparazzi is just as bad, even worse. Worse than
worse. I would say worse.
And how about the people themselves? How do they treat you? They're very aggressive, or are they very British? You know, oh, hello, enjoy you very much.
Yes, that's how they are.
Yeah? Right.
But very intelligent. You know, I talked with a lot of press, and they were all very conservative, very intelligent, and very... you have to get into the rhythm of their questioning. It's not like it is here. You know, where you get very comfortable. You're kind of misled here. You get very comfortable with the reporter, but you never get comfortable there.
Yeah, you know, it's an amazing thing. It's one of the great things about your life, and looking at it from the outside, of course, is that you were really on the top. You know, you had one of the most successful television shows, your poster, everything was like on the top, and you turn around, and then you leave it. And then you had to go, in a sense, from the top down and up to the top again. Mm-hmm. And you really did it. And a lot of people just thought, this woman must be crazy. To leave everything that seemed so good, but it wasn't, was it?
Or we'll drive her crazy. Yeah. That's what I thought. Peaks and valleys, you know, I think that's what careers, life, you know, is made up of.
Yeah, but you may be the only person.
But
you're maybe one of the only persons who turned it around and went from being at the very top of one mountain and climbed up and really did it yourself. Climbed up to the next mountain. And that's one hell of an accomplishment. There aren't many stars who do it.
Well, it's just I wasn't very fulfilled, you know, with my work and with my career. So I really didn't have a choice, you know. If I wanted to stay in the business and I wanted to work seriously, I needed to change, make some changes.
When did you take total control? You just took total control of your life then, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was about time that I took control. Yes, I did. I did. I mean, looking back now, I realize that perhaps I took some risks and, you know, made some changes. It didn't seem like it at the time. You know, I think that I had a lot of confidence at the time in doing it, not in myself, but in wanting to change.
But then you're so strange, you did it, and I'm saying this in a nice way, you did it backwards in a sense. You went from TV to film to stage. Usually people start out on Broadway and work into film and then go into TV. You did just the opposite, and that's how you had to make your comeback, didn't you? But Extremities was originally on Broadway.
That's right.
And you really proved it to people.
Yes, it was a great experience. I mean, did I prove it? Yes, I guess I did. It's hard to say, yes, I proved it. But I did. I got good reviews, so yes, I guess I did.
You did more than good reviews. You showed that you can act, which is the accomplishment, isn't it?
Well, you know, it was interesting because in London, this is what I found interesting, that the critics and the reporters would say to me, how does it feel? Well, now you're a serious actress. You know, like what I had been doing before, you know, getting up at 5 in the morning and going home at 10 o'clock. It was like phoning it in or something, that I wasn't serious. I mean, I think that in this business, you have to be serious. It's a difficult business. So it was just the roles, you know, the choices of material.
Yeah. I want to talk more about this whole, because it is an unusual thing what you did. You're being very modest. We'll be back right after this.